Good morning, my friends. The sun is wicked, so not quite sure, because I try not to look at the camera, of course, while I'm driving. So I don't know if I'm going to be in the sun or out of the sun, but it is what it is. It is Saturday morning. I hope you all had a very wonderful Thanksgiving. I know we did. It was a good time spent with family and good food. And then we hit the ground running, and we're Christmas decorated. I got the upstairs done last weekend. I think I told you that. And did bits here and there. So we are all done. We finished it up yesterday. Doug is not done the outside. He needs a couple more hours outside. So that's his plan today. Him and Andrew are over at Bible study. And I'm heading over to daily mass. And then Doug has to go to Home Depot. Our spotlight is broken. We have 2 spotlights on the house at Christmas, and the one is broken. Not the actual bulb itself, but like the spotlight holder that you put the bulb in. They're probably 30 years old, so it owes us nothing. So he's going to stop at Home Depot on the way home and grab one of those. And I am going to run a few errands. I want to go to the Dollar Tree and look for a couple things. And I don't know, I might pop in Kohl's. I don't know. I have to wait and see. So yesterday, Adam and I took off and did a little shopping on Black Friday. We went to, where did we go? We went over to the mall, because there were, why did we go to the mall? We went to Boscov specifically, and I forget, they had the bows I wanted for outside. So we went over there, and Adam ended up doing some decent Christmas shopping at the mall. And then we went to, where else did we go? Hobby Lobby, Tractor Supply. And then it was getting late. Like, we kind of wanted to go to Target, because Adam wanted to get his angel tree gift, but it was getting late, and we knew Andrew was going to Target after he was done. He had a diocesan thing yesterday. So he picked up Adam's angel tree gift for him at Target, because Adam knew exactly what he wanted because he looked on the app. So they got that done. My angel tree gifts are done. I'm going to get those wrapped later today and then take them back to church tomorrow. They're not due back till next weekend, but I like getting them done right away, just so I know they're done and delivered. So tomorrow after Mass, I'll be dragging bags of gifts over to the storage shed on the property, because that's what we do. We take them out of the church, because it would be, you wouldn't be able to move in the gathering space. So we take them out after each Mass, and we put them over into the storage shed. And then what'll happen is it'll overflow into the rectory garage next week, I'm sure. What else? I guess that's it. We watched last night. The boys decorated their tree. Oh, so let me tell you about the tree. So this is the first year in 57 years that I have not had a real Christmas tree. We never had artificial growing up. Never. And Doug and I never had artificial. I have 11 trees or 9 trees or something like that. So yeah, they're artificial. But we always have had a real tree. This is the first year we do not have a real tree. After last year's debacle, after spending a ridiculous amount of money on it and it not lasting, and being able to get the viral Home Depot tree, we're going all artificial this year. And honestly, I feel like a little bit of stress is lifted with that. Do I miss a real tree? 100%. it is what it is. You know, if we said if we hate it so much, we'll go back next year. But so far, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, the viral Home Depot tree, I've been trying to get this tree. It went viral 3 years ago. I've been trying to get it for 3 years, and it's always sold out. It is the Grand Duchess T27. That's what it is. Back in August, my sister-in-law texted me. She happened to be on the Home Depot website, and she saw that they dropped the Christmas trees that day, back in August. So I jumped right on and I ordered one. So we picked it up back in August. So I've been very excited, and it is everything I hoped it would be. One thing I wish I could change. So it's a beautiful tree. It looks real. It is beautiful. And it has 7 or 8 or 9 light functions. It has, like, you know, color. It has white. It has twinkle. It has fade in from white to color. It's got everything. The one thing I wish, I love twinkle. I don't like blinky lights. I like twinkle lights. But the only twinkle is the white lights. And the tree that's the boys' tree, and we do colored lights on the boys' tree. So it's just steady multicolored. There is no twinkle, which makes me a little sad. But you know what? It's okay. The tree is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then putting up the living room tree. Our living room tree is huge. We got that 15 years ago. And about 5 years ago, maybe not that long, the lights finally crapped out on it. So we love the tree so much, we painstakingly cut all of the lights off. And if you've ever had a pre-lit tree, you know how those lights are on there. And we just put our own lights on. This year, Doug took ridiculous amounts of time and wrapped each branch with the lights instead of just like going around, and it looks amazing. But we noticed that there's some bare spots that weren't there before. Some of the branches are like bent, and so I think next year we will probably invest in a new tree for the living room. That's my guess. We almost bought 2 this year. We almost bought 2. And I said, no, we'll wait and see. So next year we will probably invest and get another one. It is what it is. But that's what we did yesterday. Today, like I said, Doug's going to finish the outside. I am hoping to get the chicken coop cleaned out. I think, yep, all the shavings are still in the back. Adam and I stopped at Tractor Supply yesterday when we were out. They had the pine shavings that we use in the coop. Buy 4, get 1 free. They're not going bad. We use them all the time. It was a good deal, so I jumped on that. Excuse me. And last night, like I said, the boys decorated their tree, and we watched Christmas Vacation. That's kind of our kickoff. Today, well, I don't know what's going on today. Yeah, I'm not sure what everybody's doing today. I know Andrew has some things he wants to do. I don't know what Adam's doing. I have a few things. I have some crafts I would like to work on a little bit, maybe, so I'll show you those. I have to sit and edit some Vlogmas videos. I am already behind, and Vlogmas has not even started. I am really hoping to get a video a day for you guys. I am, but I don't know, I'm a little worried. We'll see how the month goes. But that's about it right now. I'm just a few minutes from church, so I'll let you go. I've yapped long enough. I'll try to take you shopping with me. It's hard because I try to get in and out and with all the people and everything. But I'm just looking for a couple. I think I mentioned it in a video. I don't know if I did or not. I'm trying to transition my kitchen just from like regular Christmas to a little bit more gingerbread-y theme. So there's a couple crafts I'm going to make because I can't afford to change it all over at once. But I saw some cute things online at Kohl's that were very reasonably priced. So I want to pop in there and see what they have. I also saw something at Dollar General, but like they're almost out of stock, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get it. So I don't know, I'm going to stop at those places. And the local grocery store, ShopRite, is running a special. They run it every Black Friday. You buy $100 worth of select gift cards, and it's pretty much any gift card except ShopRite or Visa, and you get a $20 shopping coupon voucher. Just $20. It's like you hand you a $20 bill. You just have to spend it at their store. That's not hard. So I'm going to head to ShopRite too and check out and see what they have gift card wise, because there's always gift cards I need for Christmas. Unfortunately, they're not usually like, they don't sell Wawa. Only Wawa sells Wawa. They don't sell Dunkin'. So I'm gonna have to look and see what I can find. And if I can find something that we're gonna use, then I'll do it. If not, then that's okay too. But I have to go and get Wawa gift cards actually. For St. Nicholas Day. We still do St. Nicholas Day in our house. So December 6th. And I just get the kids a little something. I'm just going to get them a little Wawa gift card. Enough for them to grab lunch. And a little box of candy. Their favorite candy. So that's the plan. Oh, speaking of the devil, there's Andrew. He's not staying for Mass. He's just left Bible study. So, okay. I am heading into church. I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, I am finally out of there. So after church, they put out a call for switching over we call them missalettes. It's what we use for Mass, missalettes. It has all of the Bible readings in it that we're doing for the whole year, and just the order of Mass and everything. And it changes the first week of Advent, because the liturgical year starts with the first week of Advent. And so today's the last day of the liturgical year. So we have to switch them all over. And they said, hey, if anybody can stay after Mass. And I showed you, everybody stayed, and we got done in record time. And then I just had to meet with the guy I give all the coats and sweats and stuff to, because I had more bags. And I think he's doing, and next week is code blue. A code blue is when it dips under freezing, and they open extra shelters, and we try to bring people in off the streets. Not everybody wants to come in, but you do what you can do. So we were talking about that, and I also needed to get some Narcan from him. We keep Narcan in our cars. God forbid we ever come across someone who has overdosed. It is totally legal to keep Narcan on you. You can actually get it free from the pharmacy. The state police give Dennis cases and cases and cases of it. We get it from him. But, praise God, I didn't have to use it, and it's expiring. So, got some of that from him. One for everybody's car, just to have on hand, because God forbid we ever need to administer it to someone that we come across. I would not want to come across someone who has overdosed and not have it. I would carry some guilt with that. But it is what it is. Oops, sorry. But if you do not know that anybody can keep Narcan on them for emergencies, not for yourself necessarily, but for other people, ask at your local pharmacy about it. Never know, you may save a life. But right now, I am going shopping, so I will see if I can take you around Kohl's. And by the way, the Narcan is a nasal spray, so you don't have to inject something into someone or anything. It's just like a nasal spray, like if you were doing saline. So nothing to be afraid about, and it cannot hurt someone. So if you give it to someone and it's not what's wrong with them, you can't hurt them. So just a little PSA for today. Okay, they have a lot to choose from. And the prices are really good compared to what I've been seeing. So I think I'm going to pick up a couple pieces. Okay, ShopRite done and dusted. Got everything I wanted. So the ShopRite always, every year on Black Friday, every Black Friday and Saturday, they do a buy $100 worth of gift cards, but they can't be ShopRite gift cards and they can't be gas gift cards, I think. But buy $100 worth and get a $20 shopping voucher back. To me, that's a no-brainer if you're buying gift cards anyway. Like, buy them there, get 20 bucks. I love it. So I got some gift cards because I always put gift cards in Doug and the boys' stocking, and they did have Dunkin', so it was perfect. So I got what I needed there, and then they always have like really good like super coupons for, where am I going? I forget where I'm going. I think I went the wrong way. I was thinking I had to go to Aldi, and I don't. No big deal. I can bang a Yui up here. I should probably look at my list. Is what I should do. The super coupons. They had like 2 packs of batteries for $3. And I'll tell you what, at Christmas time, I don't use expensive batteries. I don't. I use Rayovac or AC Delco. We go through a lot of batteries, and I've tried using like the Duracell or the Energizer. They don't last any longer in like my battery lights and candles and stuff like that than the cheaper ones do. So I just go for the cheaper ones. I don't know if I can. But they had Rayovac on sale, 2 packs for $3 with a coupon. I got that. They had butter, 2 boxes, 2 1-pound boxes for $4. That's cheap. Got that. And you're only allowed one offer, of course. And they had shrimp. So I picked that up. That's what I went for. And the gift cards. And then I picked up some roasted red peppers for our charcuterie board today. And I picked up a couple things of candy for the boys' stocking. So that's what I did at ShopRite. Now I am heading to, where am I heading? I am heading to the I'm getting my list out here while I'm at the red light to check it twice. I'm heading to the Dollar Tree. ShopRite did not have the Hershey Kisses I wanted. I like the cherry cordial Hershey Kisses, I think they're called, or the cherry. I love to drop 1 or 2 of those in my hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, it makes it so delicious. Oh, that's sun. But they didn't have any, so didn't get those. But yeah, now I'm just going to the Dollar Tree. We need a short string of lights. 50 is going to be too many. And I believe the Dollar Tree has strings of 20 lights. So that is what I'm going to the Dollar Tree for. And see if they have any cute gingerbread stuff. So, and then I'm going home. I am super duper hungry. It is 11 o'clock already. My stomach is growling. So looking forward to going home, making that charcuterie board, and getting a few things done. Home from shopping. I want to try to get my craft started because I need to do 2 coats of spray paint. So if you remember from a week or 2 ago, I was looking for that little row of houses that said like home for the holidays at the Dollar Tree. I have not been able to find it. But in my stash, I found these little houses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach them together as one and use the back and make a little gingerbread village. So the first thing I need to do, you see there were stickers on there. I need to get the stickers off. So I'm just using my heat gun, heating up the sticker, and then it peels off super easily. Now there is some residue and I don't want the paint to be funny, so I'll probably use a little bit of Goo Gone to get that off of there. So that is step one. Then we're going to take them outside and paint them. I am using the Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch in warm, either caramel or caramel, however you say it, because this is a real nice gingerbread color. So that is going to be step number 1 and 2. Okay, we got our first coat on. I should have sanded them and I did not. So I might sand them lightly before I do a second coat, so they may end up needing a third coat. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, another task checked off the list. I wrapped our giving tree gifts. I wrapped the boys for them because they hate wrapping and they really are not good at it. These are the ones I got for my little guy. He wanted dinosaur stuff. So I got dinosaur books, dinosaur figures, and dinosaur figures. And my senior citizen, he wanted a gift card. Andrew's little one wanted Marvel toys. So there's, I don't know, a Spider-Man thing, and a Hulk thing. I don't understand any of it. Andrew does. That's why he picked them. And then Adam's guy wanted art stuff. So there's a whole big art case with everything in it, plus an extra sketchbook, paints, paint brushes, and all that. So I think the boys did very well in their selections, and these are going to get all returned to church tomorrow. That way I know they're there and they're safe and out of my house. Okay, Doug is finishing up outside, so I am making dinner, which is going to be, let me see if I can adjust the camera here a little bit. No, not really. It's going to be a charcuterie board. What's better than meat and cheese and whatnot. I have a whole video from one of my Vlogmas about doing a charcuterie board. I like to just have a variety of cheeses, a variety of meats, some nuts, some fruit, but I really don't have any fruit. My favorite is grapes on a charcuterie board, but we don't have any. So now I'm just gonna add, and I just kind of wing it. I like to make little salami triangles. I just fold the salami in half and then in half again, and then put it up on the board. But I need things, I need like cheese or a cup on one end to hold them up and make them look nice. So we're just gonna go with that. This does not have to be beautiful. This is for Doug and I. Actually, I used too big of a board. I should have used, I have several charcuterie boards, and I definitely should have used a smaller one for just the two of us, but that's okay. If there's anything, I mean, there'll definitely be some leftovers. We'll just save them for tomorrow. So 1 or 2 more pieces of salami. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to get some more cheese and put on this side. Okay, I added in some butter cage cheese, and I ended up moving my roasted red peppers over just to hold up that salami a little bit. Now I'm going to put down some pepperoni. Really wish I had some grapes, but I don't, so I'm not going to get upset about it. Next, I'm going to do some Havarti. Here's our Havarti. I like to do a mix of soft cheeses, hard cheeses, sweeter cheeses, just to kind of mix things up a little bit. Like I said, I use definitely too big of a board for 2 people, but you get the idea. I have a board that's actually bigger than this, and I have 2 that are a bit smaller. Okay, that looks good. Next, I'm going to roll up some Italian prosciutto and put that on there. Okay, next I'm just filling in. So here's my prosciutto, and we like that with some fig jam. So I put that on there. Let me see here. And now I'm just filling in with some nuts.
For how long?
And my watch is talking to me. Then we're gonna add in some pretzels to fill in the blank spaces.
Okay, I added it.
And also some crackers. Now, personally, when I make a charcuterie board, I don't like any of the board to show, but like I said, this is just for Doug and I, so I'm not too worried about it. One more thing and it'll be done. And there it is, all done. And that is going to be a fun, delicious, snacky dinner. Hello, my friends. It is Sunday morning. So the last thing you saw last night was our dinner, the charcuterie board. And that's pretty much the last thing we did. I mean, we were just kind of pitzing around a little bit, putting some final touches on some decorations. And we were watching the great Christmas baking show. So yeah, nothing really to show you last night. Andrew went to church last night. He went to surprise his friend, Father Tim, Denise's son. So he went down there to go to Mass. And Adam went this morning. Doug has 11:30, so that's the one I am going to. I have to read. I don't have to read. I volunteered to read. And then after Mass, after each Mass, we have to take the gifts over to the shed. I think I told you that yesterday. And of course, it's raining. Actually, what we'll do is I'll pull my van up and we'll load them all. Like we put them in big plastic trash bags. We'll load them in the back of my van and I will drive them over to the shed. Instead of lugging them, it's just much, much easier. Because the shed's not like right next door. I mean, it's easy to walk to it when you're holding 1 or 2 things, but when you're carrying big black trash bags in the rain, you drive. So that's my plan. And then I have to stop at the ShopRite. I have a hair in my face. I have to stop at the ShopRite. I have 5 loaves of challah bread ordered. That is what I use to make my French toast casserole. So I have that ordered. I'm going to grab that today because the French toast casseroles need to be made ahead of time. I'm going to make those Tuesday night for the Wednesday. If you haven't seen, you have no idea what I'm talking about if you haven't seen my weekly menu. Wednesday night, we are cooking dinner for like 45 young people, young adults. It is the Kairos retreat at the school where Andrew teaches. One of my baby mamas is the one who runs the whole thing, and she asked if the Setzer family would make breakfast for dinner on Wednesday night for everyone. So of course we said yes. So Doug and Andrew and Adam are going to be making pancakes and custom omelets, or whatever kind of eggs the children would like, the young adults would like. And I am making French toast casseroles and doing like a toppings bar. Originally the kids wanted waffles. Waffles is hard for a group because I don't want to freeze them. I want them fresh. And it's hard. Like, we have 2 waffle makers, but it's just hard to keep up with waffles. So I asked the kids if a French toast casserole would be okay. and they could just top them like waffles, and they were all over that. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to get some pie filling and some whipped cream and syrup and chocolate chips, like that kind of stuff, so they can top their French toast however they see fit. And bacon. So that's the menu. Eggs, omelets, bacon, pancakes, French toast bake. So that is Wednesday. We have to bust out the minute those babies leave and get up to the retreat center and set up. So I'm going to do a lot of the prep the night before, and hopefully during nap time on Wednesday. That's my plan. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I don't even, oh, that's why I have to stop at ShopRite to pick up the bread. And then we have to run to Costco this afternoon and get the rest of the items we need for the dinner. That will be the best place to get it. And let me tell you something. I am not worried about ingredients. I am not worried about any of that stuff. You will see regular old table syrup and all that. So we have to keep the cost down. You know, definitely have to keep the cost down. So, yeah. Using pancake mix, that kind of stuff. The kids will love it. What else? So I guess that's that. Andrew and Adam are going to make their gingerbread houses today. You know, they make them every year, and I use it for decoration in my kitchen. So they are going to do that today at some point. I probably will not be there to watch or supervise, but I told Adam to please film it. I would love to do my gingerbread house craft today, but I don't know. We are running out of time. Not a good day to have the 11:30 mass. Would have been a great day to have the 7:30 mass. Then we could have hit the ground running. Doug needs to spend tonight working on a homily. He has, this month, he is, I guess because, like, well, they haven't gotten their assignments yet, but, you know, he'll be at a new parish come January 2nd. So I guess they're trying to get them all the homilies they can before they get reassigned. I think Doug is preaching, he is preaching 4 times this month. Plus he's teaching an OCIA class. That's the people that are converting to Catholicism. He's teaching one of those classes. And what else? Oh, and he's doing a presentation for Soup and Scripture. I know. It's going to have a busy time this month. In an already busy month. But it is what it is. It's what he signed up for. You know, he will use his every other Friday off to work on homilies and presentations. He will work on it at night after work. And our weekends are kind of full, so I'm not sure he'll have any time then. But we'll figure it out. We always do. So, anyway, that's that. I am almost to church. So I will catch you guys, I don't know, at some point.
Welcome back, everybody. Rise and Shine Suburban Homestead. I'm your host, Joan. Just kidding, it's Adam. So we are in the year of Christmas, which means year of Christmas. I don't know.
The season of Christmas.
That just means that we're making gingerbread houses because we always put them over there because Mom uses for decoration. So it is time for the annual, third annual? Is this third year doing this? Fourth year?
Third, because I've been doing this ever since Anne has.
Third annual gingerbread house making competition, but not really competition because there's 2 people versus 1 making the dang gingerbread houses. So hardly a competition, but that's okay. It's all in good spirit. We'll bring you along this process of making the gingerbread house. Right now we're just kind of kneading this. It's very liquidy.
It's very, very loose.
It feels very liquidy, and that's not what frosting is supposed to feel like, especially with gingerbread houses, but we're going to figure it out.
Would you
as
also
we go.
say there's a lot of like air in this bag?
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of like an airhead. But we move on. So with that, we'll get back to you when we have the house's structure all done up. last year, I remember Mom had said it's probably a good idea to decorate first and then put them together because it'll be easier to decorate. Which she's not wrong, because that's what we're doing. Except that this icing consistency is like incredibly loose. It's like almost liquid.
It is so thin.
It's not great. I mean, like I hope it's making things stick. I'm not. Oh, that's awesome. Looks like that it's sticking, but like so much of it comes out at one time. Like you can see Andrew. Like he's doing it slow, which is good, but like look how loose that is coming out. It's not ideal when it comes to icing, but
what are you gonna do?
In a way, it's working. So we're trying our best here. We're doing what we can. Mine's gonna look horrendous already. I already hate the look of it, but you know what? We're living.
And you know how it goes. I usually win every year, but I don't think I'm winning this year.
You have help. I don't want to hear it.
I do not have help.
So we're gonna continue on, and we'll see what happens. So I am not artistic, as you can tell, but I'm trying my best. I'm doing just as much eating of the icing as I am putting it on the walls, because I either put too much or I put too little. It's a little challenging, I'm not gonna lie, and it looks kind of like crap. But you know what? That's okay, because that just means that it has a little bit of Adam love to it. And boy, is Adam love not good.
So this is me and Ann's over here. This is the side. That's our front. We did buy some extra candy because we didn't know actually how much candy was going to come with it. But in the end, I think it's turning out pretty good. I think it's going to turn out better than we initially anticipated. All we can do is hope at this point.
I sure hope so.
So, update. Here's one side of my roof. Here is now going to be the back of the house. That is now the new front of the house. And I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this section of the roof. Now let's come over here to Adam. So we have one side. Adam, what's that?
A wreath.
That's a wreath. Okay. Then we're going to have the other side.
2 wreaths on that side. Two wreaths.
Here's one section of the roof.
Yep. Front.
That's the front. Okay.
Here's the roof. The tree's through the roof. Here, I'll take the phone. Look at this. The tree is so big, it went through the roof. Can you believe that? I got a tree so big that I had to put a hole in the roof in order for the tree to make it. How creative is that? Shout out Andrew for the idea, but it's mine now. My idea. So, as you can see, it's going. It is going. We got Home Alone in the background. I have my fantasy on next to me. Just talking, enjoying each other's company, and making gingerbread houses. Let's keep it rolling.
Yes, sir.
All right, people. We are putting on the finishing touches. I'm putting on the gold dot, or the gold star, if you would. And we are cheating this year. So we're using a hot glue gun because, I don't know if you could tell throughout the video, but this icing is incredibly loose, like I mentioned. And there's just no way it could be able to hold the structural integrity of all these gingerbread houses. Especially Andrew's, because the roof is like 40 pounds. So we're just using hot glue gun. It's not like we eat these anyway. They're just for decoration. So that's the plan. We're all hot gluing them together. I know mine's off center. Don't pay attention to it. And we're going to call it a day after we're done. A little more decorating on the tree. If I need my own help. No, stay.
Okay, so we are finishing up the gingerbread houses now.
Stay.
We've used about a half a pound of hot glue to hold these together.
Dude, this looks abysmal.
Don't worry.
Look at it.
It's okay. Oh, it looks fine. That looks fine too.
Look at the face.
Just make him stand up straight. You have to hold the...
I can't make him stand up straight.
No! Did you explain that these kits were different than we've ever had before?
Yes, these kits were very different. We were like basically demonstrating the integrity of this of the icing.
They've been so much better before. I mean, we have never had to use hot glue before.
You saw my very first one because it was so bad.
Yeah, but not to this degree.
Yeah.
See, Adam, just do it like that, okay?
Has it become more hot glue than icing at this point?
Probably.
Stop it. No.
We're just trying right now to close the gap in the roof.
Yeah.
Okay, I need another glue stick in here.
I got you.
How many glue sticks have we gone through?
3.
This is our third one.
No, it's not bad.
No, not at all.
I have a precision glue gun too, you know.
Yeah, but do you have glue sticks for this?
This is just the Dollar Tree ones, and I learned that they're not good. Ooh, that got a little too much glue. Need one more. Okay, I really like that detailing on the roof.
Okay, good.
I
Me
do.
or them?
You.
Okay.
Looks adorable.
Are the mints melting?
Probably. That looks great.
Look at that. Let's take
Did
a
you
tour.
explain what this was?
Yeah, I did. I tried to decorate it like you said, but they came off.
And here we have the final product. Here is Adam's house with the tree sticking out of the top. And Adam, how many wreaths are on the house again? 5. There's like 4 or 5 wreaths on the house. So it's a very festive house. And then here is mine and Anne's. I thought of the chick-lift roofing idea. She did the tree in the front. So yeah, that is the gingerbread houses this year.
Yeah, she's on Andrew.
Well, that was craziness. First, I couldn't find the key to the shed. Then I found the key to the shed. Then we use those real big, huge black contractor bags, like the ones that are like super thick. There were none where they belong. So I called the one woman who would absolutely know. She's like, yeah, they forgot to get them. She's like, go over the hall and just get trash bags. Well, they're 1/4 of the size and they're real thin. So we've got, oh my goodness. And there was only one other person two other people from St. Vincent de Paul there, older ladies. So I recruited some young help and we got it done. It didn't take us long. It actually only took us about 35 minutes. We went over to the shed. There's like a wooden riser that we put everything on. They didn't clean out the shed yet. I was like, what do we do? So we just put them in the hall and they will move them tomorrow. The maintenance guy will move them tomorrow. It was just like a comedy of errors. But all you can do is laugh. It's what happens. I don't get upset. I don't get, angry. It's just what happens, and we just laugh about it. I was so grateful, though, that when I asked, it was one of Adam and Andrew's friends that was at Mass, and I'm like, hey, Logan, can you help me? And his mom and dad were there, too, so they jumped in. I grabbed one of the ushers to help. Like, everybody, it's just, I'm lucky we have a church like that it's all hands on deck all the time. I showed you that yesterday when we were putting out the new missiles for the new year. Our church is very, very good about that. Like, all you need to do is ask, and sometimes you don't even need to ask. So, but it is yucky, super yucky weather today. It's raining. It's not raining hard. It's that real, like, light rain, misty type stuff. My hair is going to be looking like crazy woman shortly. But I'm going to run in and pick up the stuff at ShopRite. And then get home and see what's going on there. And then we're going to have to go to Costco. I love Costco. I do not feel like going to Costco. But that's okay. We'll see. And I'm almost done editing my Vlogmas Day 2 video. There was a lot of editing in that. And it's not a great video, but it's good enough. It is the project that Doug and I were working on a couple weekends ago when I was going to show you. And then I'm like, nope, saving this for a Vlogmas video. And it's one that I'm very excited about. I mean, not necessarily the video, but the project we made. And I have already used it several times, and I love it. So you'll see that. It was not an original. We copied off of a reel we saw or a TikTok or something. So anyway, okay, I am going to go get this bread and then go home and get a cup of tea because I need me some tea. No rest for the weary. We are heading up to Costco. So I told you Doug had to go to a nursing home and be with residents, so he did that. And then I told you I pulled into ShopRite to pick up my challah that I ordered last week. They never ordered it. She saw the order sitting right on the counter today, and she's like, oh, I guess this was picked up. So when I went and said, oh, I'm picking up an order for Joan, she knew right away. They never ordered the bread out in. And they order it from like their main bakery to the grocery store. So, and they had none frozen. So I was like in a panic. They were able to, we have a lot of ShopRites around. And I just know I like their bread. I know it works. I was going to start calling bakeries and probably pay a whole lot more, to be honest with you. But they were able to get 4 from their other location. So we're going to have to go to the other location to pick it up. Adam's going to go for me tomorrow. But they were able to get 4 from that location, but that's the best they could do. So I called around to a couple others, and I found 1 at another location. So, yeah. No harm, no foul. Like, I mean, I was upset, but I didn't get it. What are you going to do? You know, there's nothing you can do. They can't pull it out their butt, so there was no reason to get angry or upset at anybody. I told them I was disappointed. You know, that's not good customer service. I feel like they should have given me a loaf for free or something. But anyway, it is what it is. So we are heading up to Costco to get a bunch of the supplies for the dinner. And then I forgot. I mentioned that, did I mention that tomorrow was soup and scripture? You know, I bake for soup and scripture. I do desserts. I forgot. So we're adding on tonight to that. We're going to add on 2 pineapple upside down cakes because that's easy to make. So I'm going to bang those out when I get home. I want to get them done tonight because I'm not going to have time tomorrow to do them. So I'll get them done tonight and get those all packaged up and ready to go. Doug wants to work on his homily for next week a bit. So yeah, it's going to be a crazy full day, and it's already 3 o'clock. It's okay. We got this. We got this. I will say, I don't think I have ever seen Costco this busy. I don't. I do not think, I mean, it's always busy on Sunday, but I thought since Thanksgiving was over and it's raining, I thought, yeah, it might not be too bad. And plus, it's really late in the day. But it's more packed than I've ever seen it. So, yeah, that's okay. Everybody has the same idea, I guess. And I guess, you know, people are Christmas shopping too. So we will just brave the crowds and be festive amongst the people. Okay, I managed to squeak out a little time, and I want to really finish up this gingerbread craft. So I have my 3 houses that I painted, and now I am using puffy paint, and I am just kind of freestyling and making what I think looks like a gingerbread house. I am no artist for sure. It is not perfect, but I think it turned out kind of cute. So I'm going to do all 3 houses, and then I'm going to let them dry completely, and then I'm going to go back and attach them together with wood glue. You're not going to see the finished product in this video because it has to dry and I've got to do the wood glue and all, but I will try to remember at another time in another video to show you the finished project. But let me tell you, I had such a good time with this. I was bummed when I couldn't find the exact thing that I saw in the video, but these little houses that I had in my stash worked just fine. And like I said, I am going to wood glue them all together, so it is a set of 3 as one piece. And I will be putting them on my hutch in the kitchen. But I thought this was a lot of fun, and like I said, I think they came out kind of cute. Friends, I am calling it a night because I need to make these pineapple upside down cakes. You've seen me make them a lot. And honestly, if I'm not filming, I can get through them quicker. It's already 6:30 and I just want to get them done. So I can find a video where I made them and link it below maybe if I remember. But thanks for hanging out this weekend. I know it wasn't very interesting. Well, I'm sure. I have not yet seen the footage from the gingerbread house making. So I'm sure that was quite entertaining. Was it quite entertaining, Andrew?
Listen, well, I'm going to repeat one thing. Thin frosting.
Thin frosting, apparently, yeah. So I know they put them together with hot glue. Did you show the finished products?
I did show the finished products, yes.
Both of them?
Yes,
okay.
both of
so
them. Yes.
They look good. I'm happy. So anyway, that is it, friends. I will see you in the next Vlogmas video, which should be tomorrow on Tuesday. That's my special project that Doug made me. So I will catch you then, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and share if you know someone interested.